What's going on, YouTube family and friends? Welcome back to the channel, and what we came to discuss here in today's video is QUBT as well as QBTS. If you have been keeping on the channel, I'll let everyone know, do not panic. Expect that end of the year sell-off in the quantum computing space, and that's exactly what transpired here, but we're not out of the woods just yet. I want to see how the market reacts to the opening share price in both of these stocks here tomorrow before we can say that we have broken out of that bear trend. Another thing I want you guys to take a close look at is QSI, another stock that's in the quantum space but had a major breakout here on today's trading. Stick around. I'm going to give you my price prediction for all three stocks here tomorrow. But before we do so, don't forget, I will be going live here tomorrow, 8:15 a.m. Central Time, only 15 minutes before market open. So with that being said, I hope to see you guys there, and let's dive right in. First stock we're going to talk about here in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, and that is QUBT. And if you're currently holding the stock, do me one huge favor, drop down in that comment section below and comment the ticker symbol. I want to see which stock amongst these three can actually get the most comments in the comment section. So if you're holding all three, comment all three. If you're holding two, just comment the two. And if you're holding just one of the three, comment it. So as you guys can see here, we did actually set yet another low. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a 4-day consecutive lower low. But on the bright side of things, we did actually break, sorry about that, we did actually break Tuesday's high of that 1834 here today, as well as getting pretty close to that 1879, which we still have a wall there. If we go and check out our PCD currently, right now we only see a small number of holdings currently trapped, so we do have a lower resistance. And then checking out that capital trend coming off of today's trading shows us net inflow in favorment on that extra large and large scale, which can, some more often than not, point to covering, and it seems as though that more covering went on than shorting. Explains the short cover that took place. Now, we didn't get the short sale data just yet, which we get each and every day around 10 p.m. Central Time. So using this chart backed by that capital trend, guys, we can really pinpoint whether a stock really sees a great chance to see a short cover wave the following day. So I will be updating you guys on that later around 11 p.m. Central Time over on the second YouTube channel, which is called Grandmaster-obi. So make sure you guys check that out. And if we just go back to QBTS here really quickly, as you guys can see here, this stock also broke yesterday's high, but yet set another lower low, a 4-day consecutive low set here for QBTS, but showing signs of breaking out that bear trend. But like I told you guys before, we're not out the woods just yet. I want to see how the market reacts to the opening share price in both of these stocks. Now, the difference with QSI here, ladies and gentlemen, major breakout, much beyond that Bollinger Band, which is kind of risky, and you're putting that risk at buying at a high. Basically, you're risking at buying high when you're above that Bollinger Band. As you guys can see here, a massive number of holdings are profitable, exposing the potential risk of buying high. So with that being said, if you're considering getting in QSI here currently, you may want to consider using my 10% buy-in method. All you got to do is get to the channel, type that in, and you will be able to find that video easily. But if we take a brief look and just check out the aftermarket hours, huge breakout, which is really going to put pressure on those short positions taken throughout the trading day here today. As you guys can see here, with that adequate buying pressure, go back to that 15-minute chart here really quickly. As you guys can see here, nice bullish SAR here, but I do feel as though that we're going to see yet another leap early off in the pre-market hours, ultimately challenging this upper here. If we go back to the day chart here really quickly and check out our interpretations of indicators, as you guys can see here, we are currently bearish here, negative sentiment here on the 60-day exact 60 minutes. Sorry about that. The exact same thing. We are severely overbought here in QSI, ladies and gentlemen. So expect a retracement here, if you ask me, back towards those $3.60 levels here early next week. That would be a healthy pullback, but nothing to panic about. Overall, I do feel as though that QSI is going to see a major January, as majority of other quantum stocks. But I do feel as though that this thing is headed back towards, not back, but I do feel as though that this thing is headed towards those $6 levels here by the end of the month. But before I give you my price prediction for tomorrow, let's just go back to QBTS here really quickly. This upper currently sits here at that 1124. Now, what I do want to see here take place in QBTS here tomorrow, I do want to see the stock actually cross those $10 levels here early off in the pre-market hours, which is really going to pit huge pressure on those short positions taken here throughout the trading day, and is being carried over here tomorrow, especially those short positions taken here yesterday as well, with that high coming in at that $9.40. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if an adequate buying pressure comes into QBTS, what it is pointing to as of now, without actually looking at that short sell analysis just yet, it is pointing to a short cover continuation here tomorrow. And far as QUBT, the exact same thing, but with the likelihood a little bit higher to take place for a short cover. If we take a brief look and check out that capital trend, the exact same thing, but we do have a nice solid volume for QUBT. My price prediction here for QUBT here tomorrow, I do feel as though that we're going to see a continuation of the short cover here so far from what I see here today. I do feel as though the stock stands a very great chance to cross those $20 levels early off in the pre-market. Okay, and far as QBTS goes, ladies and gentlemen, I do feel as though that this stock also is going to see a nice breakout day back towards those $11 levels. If you're holding either of the two, you may just want to continue. And far as QSI, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, major breakout here, but we haven't gotten that short sale data just yet. It is severely overbought, but one thing's for sure, two things for certain. If we take a brief look and check out that capital trend, we did get much more covering than shorting going on, but with the huge total trading volume of that 104, and with that huge jump in price, I do expect to see a large number of short positions taken throughout the trading day. But with that being said, today's aftermarket price action is really going to force a forced short cover here during tomorrow's trading, especially if we get adequate buying pressure here during tomorrow's pre-market that can propel the stock beyond that $4.97 back and towards those $5 levels. Then that short cover wave is more than likely going to be a 90% chance unfolding here in QSI. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you believe that quantum computing stocks is going to be hot here this month of January? So with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go, and may the gains be with you. Don't forget to consider joining our Discord. The sign up link is in the description below.